Your world's about to get a whole lot bigger.
What excites me about the first half of season 7 is we saw how it got bigger. It wasn't just the discovery of new places, new groups and the way they live, but how they were living with or around or away from the Saviors. The Saviors are the spoke to all of these different communities, and people either react or are affected by them.
You need to get everybody on board. Everybody.
At the Hilltop, it's more of an agrarian society. They seem to be self-sustaining, and yet they have this arrangement with the Saviors.
Take this to the Negan truck, okay?
We call this place the Kingdom.
We see the Kingdom, perhaps one of the most positive, thriving communities that we've seen on the show, led by this very theatrical individual, Ezekiel.
I should call you Your Majesty, right?
You can.
And his very real tiger. They raise their own food and have music and they have art and they have a certain sense of family there. We have Oceanside, which is a society of women who have lost the men in their community through fighting with the Saviors. And now Netanya is just trying to keep things together.
Cindy, get away from her.
Hell of a place you got here, Rick.
And then we see Alexandria, which is now Negan's newest acquisition, and they're very much struggling to fulfill their obligations to the Saviors.
If you don't have something interesting for us, somebody's gonna die.
The different leaders of the communities have very different styles.
We are the Saviors.
Negan has managed to accrue an incredible fighting force through very hard-nosed and brutal tactics.
You, sir, are special.
With Ezekiel and Gregory, Negan treats them differently than he treats Rick.
Full, festive, faithful, and free.
They did see strength in Ezekiel, but Ezekiel saw strength in them, and they've managed to make an agreement with the Saviors without the Saviors ever stepping into their world. Ezekiel is getting them goods, and it just seems that it's a tentative sort of peace.
Same time next week, Ezekiel. You got the list, not one bit less.
Can I just get a meal out of you?
With the Hilltop, Gregory said, whatever you need. The Saviors are sort of letting them live the way they've lived their lives. They just have to furnish them with goods. You see Maggie and Sasha becoming a part of this other community with skills and perspectives that the Hilltop didn't have. And very quickly, they become leaders in that community.
If we let you go, you have us at a disadvantage. You know a great deal about us now.
Netanya is just completely pragmatic. She'll kill anybody to keep her people safe.
We shoot strangers on sight if they come into our camp.
But her strength is based in isolating her people against anybody else, good or bad. With Alexandria, they're really under the Saviors' thumbs. The Saviors are really going to town on them. And it's because of all the groups, Rick's is the only one that demonstrated the kind of strength that could be a threat to the Saviors. So they're not giving up an inch in dealing with Alexandria.
Kill somebody.
No, it was me. No!
But we'll see how it all bears out.